In a striking turn of events, Elon Musk, once a close ally of President Donald Trump, has emerged as a significant critic of the administration's flagship tax and spending bill, stirring turmoil within Republican ranks. Just days after his departure from his advisory role, Musk took to social media labeling the bill a disgusting abomination and urging Americans to rally against it, declaring "Kill the bill." This unexpected backlash underscores a growing rift between Musk and Trump's White House, raising questions about the billionaire's influence within the political landscape. Musk's opposition comes at a critical juncture for the proposed legislation, which has already passed the House and is now facing a contentious battle in the Senate. The bill, touted by Trump as big and beautiful, is central to his policy agenda, promising substantial tax breaks and increased defense spending. However, Musk argues that it would exacerbate the national debt, potentially adding $2.4 trillion over the next decade, according to a Congressional Budget Office analysis. In a series of posts on X, Musk implored his followers to contact their congressional representatives to oppose the bill, emphasizing that mammoth spending bills are bankrupting America. His barrage of messages, totaling over 25 posts in a single day, reflects not only a personal conviction but also a broader concern among fiscally conservative Republicans who fear the bill's implications for national debt. This public dissent is particularly jarring given Musk's previous role in the Trump administration, where he was regarded as a key figure in discussions on significant policy issues. Having been given a ceremonial farewell that included a golden key from Trump, Musk's transformation from an insider to a vocal critic has left many in the Republican establishment disconcerted. Sources indicate that Musk's dissatisfaction stems from several aspects of the bill, including cuts to electric vehicle tax credits that directly impact his companies, particularly Tesla. While the White House has attempted to downplay Musk's criticisms, asserting that the bill will ultimately benefit the economy, behind the scenes tensions are palpable. A senior White House official remarked that Trump's team is not surprised by Musk's behavior, acknowledging his unpredictable nature. Yet the reaction from Trump's inner circle has been one of irritation, with some members expressing that Musk's warnings about potential job losses for Republicans who support the bill are unwelcome and exaggerated. Republican leaders have tread carefully in addressing Musk's comments. Senate Majority Leader John Thune downplayed the significance of Musk's influence, insisting that most members are committed to passing the bill. Meanwhile, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson openly criticized Musk's stance, claiming that the tech mogul is terribly wrong about the bill's economic impact. Johnson's efforts to reach out to Musk directly were met with silence, prompting further frustration among GOP lawmakers. The discord between Musk and Trump reflects deeper fissures within the Republican Party regarding fiscal policy and spending priorities. Some members, like Senator Rand Paul, have expressed strong opposition to the bill, emphasizing the need to curb national debt rather than inflate it. This internal conflict is not merely a matter of policy, it highlights the precarious balance Trump must maintain within his party, especially as the midterm elections approach. Interestingly, Musk's declining public approval ratings complicate his ability to sway public opinion on such contentious legislation. Recent polls indicate that a significant portion of the electorate views him unfavorably, a factor that may undermine his influence among lawmakers. Nevertheless, his past financial support for Trump, exceeding $250 million, has made him a figure of interest, prompting cautious engagement from Republican lawmakers. As the Senate deliberates the future of Trump's ambitious spending bill, the implications of Musk's vocal dissent could reverberate throughout the party and beyond. Democrats have seized upon the discord, with figures like Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer highlighting Musk's shift as a sign of the bill's flaws. Looking ahead, the outcome of this legislative battle may shape not only Trump's second term but also Musk's role in the political arena. Should the bill falter, it could signal a shift in the Republican Party's approach to fiscal policy and highlight the challenges of navigating alliances within its ranks. The unfolding dynamics between Musk and Trump will undoubtedly be a focal point as both figures continue to redefine their positions in the ever-evolving political landscape. In a striking display of collaboration between the public and private sectors, Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency DOGE team expressed gratitude towards federal employees for their assistance in reducing wasteful spending within government operations. During a recent appearance on Fox News, Musk emphasized the importance of this partnership, highlighting a growing willingness among federal workers to engage in efforts aimed at modernizing and streamlining government functions. "We'd like to just give a big thank you to all the government employees who are helping reduce the waste and fraud. Because we really couldn't do it without you," Musk stated during a staff meeting that aired on Jesse Watters' Primetime. His remarks came amidst ongoing initiatives to tackle inefficiencies and eliminate unnecessary expenditures across various federal agencies. Musk clarified that while there are conflicts in the process, they are typically the exception rather than the rule. "I'm not trying to sort of say all government employees are bad. That's absolutely not the case," he said, underscoring the necessity of a serious commitment to addressing waste and fraud. His team has encountered resistance, particularly from the United States Institute of Peace, which Musk humorously noted is at odds with its mission. The DOGE team has uncovered instances of egregious spending, including taxpayer funds allocated for private jets and a controversial $130,000 contract with a former Taliban member, the specifics of which remain undisclosed. These findings have been referred to the Department of Justice and the FBI for further investigation. "This is, I think, the most extreme case of some of the wasteful spending that we're finding," a team member noted, reflecting a sentiment of disbelief at the scale of the issues uncovered. Musk's commitment to this initiative is evident as he reassured that DOGE will continue its work even after his formal role as a special government employee concludes at the end of May. "It's a long-term enterprise because if we take our eye off the ball, the waste and fraud will come roaring back," he warned. His team has reportedly achieved an estimated $160 billion in cuts to annual spending, although specifics on the total savings generated remain unclear. However, Musk's time with DOGE has not been without controversy. Critics have voiced concerns over his significant influence on government spending and the restructuring of federal agencies, raising questions about accountability and democratic oversight. His approach has drawn mixed reactions, especially given his lack of electoral legitimacy in a role that fundamentally impacts public policy. In a separate but related development, Musk has publicly criticized President Donald Trump's recent tax and spending bill, branding it a disgusting abomination. This marks a notable shift in Musk's relationship with the administration, as he voiced strong opposition to a bill that he argues would exacerbate the national deficit and burden future generations with unsustainable debt. "In November next year, we fire all politicians who betrayed the American people," Musk declared, indicating his intention to challenge those who support the bill in upcoming elections. The legislation, which has already passed the House and awaits Senate approval, includes provisions for substantial tax cuts and increased defense spending. Critics, including Musk, are concerned that such measures will deepen the budget deficit by an estimated $600 billion in the next fiscal year. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the implications of Musk's initiatives and critiques remain to be seen. His dual role as a government advisor and a vocal critic of governmental policies presents a complex narrative that highlights the intersection of technology, public service, and political strategy. Moving forward, the outcomes of DOGE's efforts and Musk's influence on fiscal policy will likely shape discussions around government efficiency and accountability in the months to come. In a tumultuous week for Tesla, the electric vehicle maker finds itself navigating a labyrinth of financial uncertainty and political fallout that threatens its growth and market positioning. As the company grapples with declining sales and the implications of recent political developments, it faces a dual challenge: a faltering public image tied to its CEO Elon Musk and the potential financial repercussions of legislative changes affecting the electric vehicle EV landscape. Tesla's stock has taken a significant hit, dropping nearly 17% since the beginning of the year, a decline exacerbated by disappointing sales figures reported across key markets. In May, the company experienced year-over-year sales declines in Germany, Italy, and the United Kingdom, although it did see an uptick in Australia and Norway. The troubling sales trends have raised eyebrows among investors, particularly as the company awaits the arrival of a revamped Model Y SUV in the UK, which it hopes will reinvigorate its sales figures. A spokesperson for Tesla indicated optimism for June, stating, "We've sold through our stock of Model Y SUVs and look forward to the new version arriving soon." However, the struggles extend beyond mere sales data. Musk's recent political entanglements have drawn significant scrutiny. His involvement with the Trump administration has not only sparked protests but has also left some investors questioning his focus on Tesla amidst broader political issues. After stepping back from his role in the administration, Musk publicly criticized a GOP-backed budget reconciliation bill, labeling it a disgusting abomination that could exacerbate the national debt. This backlash appears to stem from his concern over the bill's potential to curtail energy policies that benefit his business interests in electric vehicles and renewable energy. The political landscape for EVs is shifting rapidly, and the ramifications for Tesla could be severe. Reports indicate that the GOP is moving to eliminate the $7,500 federal tax credit for EV buyers, a move that could dissuade potential customers from making the switch to electric vehicles. Additionally, new requirements to eliminate Chinese materials from U.S. supply chains threaten to undermine incentives for advanced manufacturing, directly impacting Tesla's operations and profitability. Musk himself has been vocal against the bill, urging followers on social media to "Call your senator, call your congressman. Bankrupting America is not okay. Kill the bill." The intricacies of Musk's political maneuvers have not gone unnoticed by lawmakers. House Speaker Mike Johnson acknowledged that Musk's objections are rooted in business concerns, stating it's part of the Green New Deal, "and I know that has an effect on his businesses." However, he expressed disappointment at Musk's public rebuke of the legislation. Meanwhile, fiscal conservatives in Congress have either rallied behind Musk's criticisms or suggested modifications to the bill to bridge the divide. As Tesla navigates these challenges, it faces a precarious balance between its operational needs and the shifting political tides. The company's government relations team has been notably diminished in recent months, leaving some lawmakers questioning Tesla's commitment to advocating for its interests on Capitol Hill. While Musk has historically distanced himself from seeking government handouts, the current landscape may necessitate a more proactive approach to lobbying for policies that support the EV market. Looking ahead, the future for Tesla hinges on its ability to adapt to these evolving circumstances. With sales struggling and political pressures mounting, the company must not only bolster its market presence but also navigate the intricate relationship between business and government. As the EV landscape continues to evolve, Tesla's response to these challenges will be closely monitored by investors and industry observers alike. The next few months could be pivotal in determining whether the company can regain its footing in a highly competitive market or if it will falter under mounting pressure from both sales declines and adverse political developments. On June 4, 2025, SpaceX reached a significant milestone in its storied history by successfully launching its 500th orbital rocket, the Falcon 9, from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. This remarkable achievement coincided with the 15th anniversary of the Falcon 9's inaugural flight, which first took to the skies in 2010. The mission, known as Starlink 11-22, involved deploying 27 satellites that will further enhance SpaceX's ever-expanding Starlink internet constellation, marking the 50th such launch this year alone. The Falcon 9 rocket lifted off at 4:40 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 7:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 23:40 UTC. With this launch, SpaceX has now conducted a total of 500 flights across its Falcon family, which includes the Falcon 1, Falcon 9, and Falcon Heavy rockets. As part of its ongoing efforts to provide global high-speed internet through Starlink, SpaceX has demonstrated impressive progress in its launch cadence. This year alone, the company has completed 68 Falcon 9 missions, a pace that underscores its ambition to dominate the commercial spaceflight sector. The first stage booster for this particular mission, identified as B-1063, has proven to be a workhorse for the company, completing its 26th flight. Prior to this launch, B-1063 had supported a variety of missions, including those for the National Reconnaissance Office, NASA's DART spacecraft, and multiple Starlink deployments. After successfully delivering the satellites to low Earth orbit, the booster completed a flawless landing on the drone ship Of Course I Still Love You, marking the 457th booster landing in SpaceX's history. SpaceX's CEO Elon Musk has consistently emphasized the importance of the Starlink project, which aims to bridge the digital divide by providing internet access to underserved regions globally. The Starlink network now boasts over 7,600 operational satellites, creating a robust infrastructure capable of delivering high-speed internet virtually anywhere on the planet, excluding polar regions. Each satellite launched undergoes a series of maneuvers in the following days to settle into its designated orbit within the larger Starlink constellation. Looking ahead, the launch schedule at Vandenberg Space Force Base is expected to be busy throughout June. SpaceX has plans for at least 3 more missions, including additional Starlink launches and a potential rideshare mission that will deploy a variety of small satellites for various customers. The rapid pace of these launches reflects not only SpaceX's capability but also the increasing demand for satellite-based internet services and other space-based technologies. As SpaceX continues to push boundaries in the aerospace sector, the implications of these developments are profound. The company's relentless pursuit of lowering costs and increasing launch frequency challenges traditional aerospace paradigms and positions it as a leader in the new era of space exploration. With ambitious plans for future missions, including the much-anticipated Starship program, the coming months promise to be even more eventful for SpaceX and the broader space industry. As the company aims for a record-breaking 170 launches in 2025, the world watches closely, eager to see how these advancements will shape the future of space travel and satellite communications. In a dramatic turn of events that showcases the unpredictable nature of political alliances in the 21st century, Elon Musk has publicly criticized Donald Trump's proposed legislation known as the One Big Beautiful Bill. This spending bill, which is projected to add $5 trillion to the national deficit, has drawn ire not only from Musk but also from a chorus of critics who question its fiscal implications. What follows is a complex interplay of political maneuvering, personal relationships, and the implications for U.S. fiscal policy. Musk's vehement opposition to the spending bill was articulated in a series of posts on X, formerly known as Twitter, where he declared, "I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it, you know you did wrong." His comments sparked speculation about a potential rift between him and Trump, with many suggesting that this could signify the end of their once strong political bromance. House Speaker Mike Johnson provided insight into Trump's reaction to Musk's criticism, stating, "I talked to President Trump multiple times a day. Obviously, we talked about this. He's not delighted that Elon did a 180 on that." Johnson's remarks highlight the tension that has arisen from Musk's unexpected denunciation of a key piece of Trump's legislative agenda. He further noted that he tried to reach Musk by phone but received no response, adding to the intrigue of the situation. Musk's critique did not stop with mere words. He took to social media to rally public sentiment against the bill, urging citizens to contact their lawmakers with the message, "Bankrupting America is not okay. Kill the bill." This passionate appeal underscores Musk's belief that the proposed legislation could lead the country into a financial crisis, a sentiment echoed by various independent assessments, including a Congressional Budget Office report estimating a $2.4 trillion increase in the deficit over a decade. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the ramifications of this fallout extend beyond personal relationships. The House narrowly passed the bill last month, and its future now rests with the Senate, where any changes could spark further controversy. Lawmakers such as Representative Mike Lawler from New York have already indicated their willingness to oppose the bill if certain tax deductions are altered, revealing the fragile consensus that currently exists within the Republican Party. While Trump has remained relatively silent on Musk's recent outbursts, he did repost a previous comment from Musk expressing gratitude for the opportunity to reduce government waste. This seemingly innocuous gesture may be an attempt to remind Musk of their shared goals even amid growing tensions. Looking ahead, the ongoing rivalry between Musk and Trump could reshape political dynamics in unexpected ways. With Musk's influence in Silicon Valley and beyond, his criticisms could galvanize public opinion against the bill, potentially leading to significant political repercussions. As both figures continue to navigate this tumultuous landscape, the future of the One Big Beautiful Bill remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the relationship between Trump and Musk has entered a new, more contentious phase. How this will play out in the coming days and weeks will be closely watched by both supporters and detractors alike. Elon Musk's Neuralink has taken a significant leap forward in the rapidly evolving field of brain-computer interface (BCI) technology by successfully closing a $650 million Series E funding round announced on June 5, 2025. This latest financial infusion not only marks a new high for the company but also underscores the burgeoning interest and investment in neuroscience startups. According to Crunchbase, funding for the broader category of neuroscience ventures is projected to reach $1.4 billion in 2025, up from $896 million last year. The incredible valuation of Neuralink has now surged to $9 billion, a remarkable increase from approximately $3.5 billion just 2 years ago. The funding round attracted a host of prominent investors, including ARK Investment Management, DFJ Growth Founders Fund, and Sequoia Capital, among others. Since its inception in 2016, Neuralink has raised a total of $1.3 billion, positioning itself as a leader in the BCI space. Neuralink's technology aims to treat neurological disorders such as paralysis and blindness, with the company recently revealing that 5 individuals suffering from severe paralysis are now able to control digital and physical devices through thought alone. This groundbreaking capability is facilitated by a chip that processes neural signals which can be transmitted to computers or smartphones. Neuralink is currently advancing its clinical trials, which are being conducted in partnership with prestigious institutions like the Barrow Neurological Institute and the Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi. In a statement regarding the funding, Neuralink emphasized its commitment to expanding patient access and innovating devices that enhance the connection between biological and artificial intelligence. The company has also received breakthrough designations from the FDA for its BCI technology to address vision and speech impairments, further diversifying its potential applications. Neuralink is not alone in this venture. Other companies in the BCI sector are gaining traction as well. For instance, Science Corporation, founded in 2021, recently raised $104 million to develop devices aimed at restoring vision, cognition, and mobility. Similarly, China's Stairway Medical secured $48 million in a Series B round, marking a significant milestone in its efforts to compete in this burgeoning field. Paradromics, another competitor based in Austin, Texas, made headlines by performing its first human surgery using its ConNexus brain-computer interface, further highlighting the rapid advancements being made across the industry. With a total of $108.4 million raised since its founding, Paradromics exemplifies the growing momentum in brain technology. As the landscape of neuroscience investment continues to expand, it is clear that the future holds immense potential for innovations that could fundamentally change the way humans interact with technology. Neuralink's recent funding achievement not only positions the company for expansion but also serves as a bellwether for the health and vitality of the braintech sector as a whole. As clinical trials progress and new applications for BCI technology emerge, the implications for treatment of neurological disorders and enhancement of human capabilities could be transformative. Looking ahead, the convergence of biological and artificial intelligence promises to redefine the boundaries of human potential and connectivity.